I'm sitting here with Michael from Foote Printing, and beyond just printing, you guys can actually help with what's being printed. You can actually help with the design, and maybe you can tell the folks the various ways you can assist.
Well, any graphic design classes that you're taking out there normally, especially at different colleges, they're teaching you one kind of graphic design usually, and that's online. Website, RGB, all that kind of stuff. And that's great if that's all you're doing, but eventually you're going to probably, as a graphic designer, have to design something that comes to the real world and gets printed out there in people's hands.
Yep.
So the problem is, if you don't know how to design for print, it can be a daunting task at times, especially when we're throwing out all this jargon about dielines or bleeds or different stuff like that.
What the hell? What is all that stuff, man?
Yeah, that people just don't understand, and they might not have learned in college, and usually don't. So, I mean, for us, if you have a project like that, we could help in a number of different ways. We could help figure out the sizing and make a mock-up for you, or give you a template to use it, especially if you're using InDesign. We can help you with a template. We've even helped people in one of our least favorite programs, Canva, with that as well. So we can help with that. It's just you're then going to have to be able to use it and design that way. So we can also help, obviously, with creative input. And with that, I would say just what other people are doing when they're trying to accomplish whatever task you're trying to accomplish, what most people are designing. If you're going around to doors and you're someone that's running for office, it's like door hangers and where that die cut hole will be, we can send that to you so to avoid putting anything there and how to design it and stuff like that. Send you the specs so at least you know what the end game is and what we're looking for so that you can design it properly up until that moment. Another thing, so print specs, file setup help, color matching. Obviously, a lot of people don't use Pantones as much as they used to or know that much about them, so it's a little bit harder to grasp what colors might show up as. So at least if they came to us and we're asking them, we could go through the Pantone book, show them what kind of colors look like and the CMYK matches that are there so that they could even build a swatch list before they start designing with the colors that they know from looking at the actual colors what they're going to look like once we print them.
Well, because that's the big deal. I mean, when you design digitally, it's like you get done, you hit post, and what you see is what you get out in the world.
Boom.
But boy, there's a lot of variations when you're getting what it looks like on your screen to what it looks like on the paper, because it depends what kind of paper. How thick is the paper? How many? There's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and there could be. So we're here to help with that. Also, any materials that we think that you should use. Does it need to go in the mail? Does it have to be over 9 point? They don't make it very user-friendly when it comes to the paperweights. 80-pound gloss text.
What does that mean?
Well, there's also 80-pound gloss cover, and the word at the end is a very big difference in the weight and what you can use it for and what you should use it for.
A lot of things to think about, but they're all things that can just really, really plus up whatever it is you're communicating. I mean, even beyond your design, but the feel of it and everything. So, Michael, thanks for sharing that. And if you're working on something and you've got a question about what you're working on or getting it printed, Foote Printing is the place to go.